Good afternoon. It's the one and only CJ, and today for the NFL, we got three big headlines. First, we're gonna go over my personal top four biggest undrafted free agent signings. First, Ronnie Hickman to the Browns. He just balled out. He has safety depth. He had two interceptions in 2021. He balled out in 2022. So adding him to an empty, basically safety room is, pretty good. Now, I'm surprised that he wasn't even top. I'm gonna say, I'm surprised he didn't go in the first two rounds. Andre Carter, straight out of Army, was just dominant. He was second in the league in sacks, in the NCAA in 2021, and was top five in forced fumbles. And then he just doesn't come because of his draft combine performance. So him going to the Vikings plus Deshaun Pace is pretty exciting. So the Ravens, they got J.K. Dobbins, of course, and Gus Edwards, but now they're adding Keontae Mitchell. Um, so with him, he actually played for East Carolina, right? So I'm a UCF fan slash Florida. So here's the thing. I saw him just dominate. He could ball his behind off, like real talk. He can. He's a multi-time 1,000-yard rusher, top five in program history in rushing yards. So yeah, and then trading with the Jets. The Jets defense is getting just even better. Um, Another Florida guy. From the Gators. He has safety depth, even though they already have Jordan Whitehead. But like, who else is there is a question. Um, and then another topic that I want to discuss is Kirk Cousins' future with the Vikings. So first of all, he's a pretty good statistician. Like he puts up good stats. He could play his behind off, and that's a fact. That's why he has multi Pro Bowls. He has playoff appearances, but he doesn't really make it further than the divisional, and we know that already. Um, So Kellen Mond from Texas A&M, he's obviously not working out, and I think they already traded him actually. So they added Jaron Hall. They drafted him in the draft this year. So drafting him, I mean, he plays just as good. If anything, he adds a rushing component that Kirk Cousins, he has it, but Jaron Hall could rush even better. So who knows? Like he only has 1 year left on his contract. Who knows if Jaron Hall might be the future starter. And then last but not least, Randall Cobb going to the Jets. So that's exciting. Aaron Rodgers has played for him for many years. Most previous time where he was healthy, them two were both healthy. Where it was in 2021, where Randall Cobb had over 4 touchdowns. He had 5 touchdowns. But only 315 yards to show for it. But Aaron Rodgers with the Jets, I think he can take this team to the playoffs. They do have the longest playoff drought in NFL history, but you saw them go 5-2 in the first 7 games. They just dominated. And then it just fell apart. Now with Brees Hall coming back, who could catch and run, most likely going to be their lead back, and now you're putting Aaron Rodgers with all these weapons. You already got the Offensive Rookie of the Year in Garrett Wilson. You got two tight ends, Tyler Conklin and C.J. Uzama. You got Allen Lazard, and you got Marvin Mims. You got, you got him. You got Corey Davis, Braxton Berrios. And then Allen Lazard also comes over for the Packers, so that's going to be very exciting. So we shall see how the Jets do this season, and that's all for the NFL from me today, the one and only CJ dropping out.